Once upon a chilling night in the small, secluded village of Dunhaven, nestled deep within the mist-laden moors, a mysterious legend whispered among the locals. They spoke of a ghostly figure known as the Banshee, a harbinger of doom whose wails echoed through the foggy air, signaling impending tragedy. However, it wasn't until the village was gripped by an inexplicable terror that the true horror of the Banshee's curse was unveiled. In the heart of Dunhaven stands an old, dilapidated noodle shop named the Banshee's Noodle. The shop had been abandoned for decades, its windows shattered and its wooden sign barely hanging on by a rusty chain. Despite its eerie appearance, the villagers dared not venture near it, for the legend of the Banshee had grown into the very foundations of their fears. One gloomy evening, a group of online youngsters decided to explore the decrepit noodle shop. Intrigued by the stories that surrounded it, they cautiously pushed open the creaking door, its rusty hinges protesting the intrusion. The air inside was thick with an otherworldly chill, and the scent of long-forgotten spices lingered in the damp atmosphere. As the group ventured deeper into the noodle shop, a strange mist began to form, enveloping them in an ethereal shroud. Murmurs of spectral whispers echoed through the air, growing louder with each step. Suddenly, the group finds themselves in a dimly lit kitchen, where an ancient pot bubbles with a ghostly broth. The utensils hung from the ceiling swayed with an unseen force. In the corner, a figure cloaked in materialized mist, the Banshee herself. Her eyes glowed with an eerie light as she let out a haunting wail that sent shivers down the spines of the intruders. The ghostly apparition pointed towards the pot, revealing a spectral feast of boat noodles. The noodles writhed as if alive, and the broth seemed to ripple with unseen energy. The Banshee's wail intensified, warning of an impending doom. The group, paralyzed with fear, watched as the boat noodles rose from the pot, forming into ghastly tendrils that snaked towards them. Each strand seemed to have a life of its own, and the air was filled with the chilling echoes of the Banshee's mournful cries. The cursed noodles entwined the horrified intruders, wrapping around their bodies with an otherworldly grip. Slowly, they were lifted into the air, suspended above the haunted pot. The Banshee's wails reach a crescendo as the spectral noodles begin to drain the life force from the unfortunate souls. Absorbing their essence with each passing second, the last echoes of the Banshee's cry faded away, the mist dispersed, leaving only the eerie silence of the abandoned noodle shop. The legend of the Banshee's Noodle lives on, a cautionary tale for those who dared to defy the supernatural forces that lurked in the mist-laden moors of Dunhaven. The ghostly feast had claimed its victims, and the cursed noodle shop remained undisturbed, a haunting reminder of the price one paid for curiosity in the face of the Banshee's wrath.